have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
The time is now. The time is now. The time is now. I'm Trent, and this is Vision Preparedness. The time is now. The time is now.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday morning. Cold, brisk, chilly, snow on the way, 33 degrees in the great state of Ohio. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well this morning. Good to see you. Grab your favorite morning beverage. Hot cup of coffee does make people smile. Welcome in Tomcat's World, my brother. Good to see you this morning. I hope you're doing well this morning, my brother. Dan H., good to see you, my brother. The Widow's Diary poet and artist, also known as artist and poet. Good morning to you. James Trump, 24. Good morning, my brother. How are you? G Manana, good morning. Did I see Whiteside Tactical Solutions slide in here? Good morning, my brother. There she is, one of my favorite moderators. Coffee first, then speak. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Loretta, good morning, my sister. Hope you're doing well this morning. Constitutional Carpenter, good to see you this morning, my brother. Welcome in. Y'all come on in, settle down, scoot over. Please close the door on your way in. And whoever is the closest to the wood-burning stove, please throw couple pieces of wood in the fire, because it is cold outside and we need to stay warm. Glad to see everybody this morning. CUCV Farmer, good morning, my brother. Trish in Progress, welcome. Thank you, Dan H., for the 5x5, my brother. I appreciate you. Good morning to you as well, Talia Davis Baker. Good morning and welcome in. Thank you for stopping by this morning and joining us for Coffee Talk. The Celtic Grandma, good morning. Oops, good to see you. Who else we got in the house? Holly. Ivans, good to see you. Good morning. Welcome. Good morning to everybody. Y'all come on in here, get comfortable. Oops, good to see you, my brother. Bug Out Adventures. Good morning. The Celtic Grandma, if I did not speak to you, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well on this cold, chilly Saturday morning. Good to see everybody in here. Trish in progress. Good morning. My brother, Pennsylvania Preparedness. Good morning. Good to see you, bruh. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is going well in your part of the world this morning. We got a lot to talk about, and we got nothing to talk about. Plan B Prepper, good to see you in the house this morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Who else we got in here in the building? Crystal R, good morning. Good to see you. How are you? I have been up since about 5 o'clock this morning because Cole himself decided to wake up and come wake me up and say, Dad, let's get this morning started. I need to go out and go to the bathroom. So we did all that, and he is, as we speak, sitting under the table with his head on my lap, and he is half asleep but doesn't want to miss anything. Dawn E, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. So if the table shakes, that's Cole down there trying to do what he does. She said, good morning, Paper Buttons 19. Good morning to you as well. Welcome in, folks. Wayne, I see you over there, bruh. How are you this morning? Good to see you, the Virginia Bushcrafter. Good morning, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well this morning. Good to see you. Good to see you. I don't know if you're going out in the bush in this cold weather, but if you do, please be safe. Yes, Cole is doing his thing under the table, biting the tablecloth, biting the table, and just being himself this morning. Jim Ketchum, good to see you this morning. Good morning, my brother. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, and welcome in, welcome in. Regenerative Wayne, good to see you. And everybody else, come on in. And for all of y'all that joined me on this amazing cold Saturday morning, welcome in, and Happy New Year to those that I may have not spoken to or wished Happy New Year. We made it through 2023, and it looks like 2024 is going to be insane. Prep up, pray up, and practice, folks. Get it done. Get it done. Get it done. Sharon Barrett, good morning to you. Virginia Bushcrafter said, Vision, I will be in the bush tomorrow, Sunday. Good to practice in adverse weather. You are absolutely right, my brother. Please be safe out there, as always, and do the things for sure. So let's kick this off. And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this. And I know, Prepping Artist, I saw your short. I did drop a link in the comment, but here we go. Let's talk about this. Miami. Good morning, Cole. How are you? Good to see you. As you see or may not see, there he is. The man, the myth, the legend, the master of disaster, my guy, my pup, my kid, my fur baby, Cole. There he is. I don't know why he all of a sudden woke up, but I think he wanted to say good morning to you guys. So we'll leave it at that. Okay, down. Thank you. Okay. Miami police rushed to Bayside after crowd of unruly teens set off chaos. Down. No bite. Can I have my arm back, please? We're not playing. Go get your bone. Gotta love kids. Okay, I'm going to share this in the chat, and I'm going to play this video because they were saying something about aliens and all this other mess and everything else going on and going down. Get down. No. So y'all have to forgive Cole because he wants to do his thing this morning. But guess what? He will not prevail because I'm Dad. And listen to this, folks.
Now at 9, police responding to chaos at Bayside, where a group of teens were reportedly causing trouble. 7's Olivia DeVenti is live in downtown Miami, where it all happened. Olivia, good morning.
No.
Ethan, good morning. And those who live or are visiting from out of town here in downtown Miami waking up right now, understandably confused by the amount of police that was on this street last night. Now, if you have checked social media or you've been watching Today in Florida
And
throughout the
this is
morning, you
from
saw
News
just the
7 out of
amount of police that
Miami
responded to downtown
this
Miami
morning.
last night. And it was all because a couple of fights among kids. Take a look. Chaos among kids at Bayside Marketplace.
You know, they just started fighting. It just got crazy. And then the police, you know, they were just coming up to everybody, telling them crazy stuff.
Fights and firecrackers set off in the middle of the street. You can see here many running and screaming.
When I joined the live, I first seen them running to the girl, and I seen the girl like waiting in the field, because like it was like she was cornered from them. It was a group of them cornered. And that's when the girl, whoever, I don't know, the girl Nene or it was the other girl Nene, but she ran up on her and they started fighting in the video, and they started tussling, and then another girl jumped in and they started fighting, and then that's when somebody said, oh, there goes the police, and everybody started scattering and running.
A huge police presence lining the street to control the crowd in downtown Miami. Businesses closing early, lanes between 2nd and 4th temporarily blocked off. A scary night for many who were just trying to have some fun.
Yeah, that was very chaotic because what they were saying was like more than one fight happening at the same time from different lives. So I was like, that's crazy. We're out here just trying to have fun.
So thankfully, no.
So that's what they say. Now, there is also rumors of aliens. I don't know. I wasn't there. Good morning, She is Sunshine. I didn't see it, and everybody else that came in this morning I may have spoken to. But they're saying that there were these gray figures walking around. And we are going to take a look at this, and I'm going to let you see whatever you may think it is. And here we go.
A large police presence at Bayside Marketplace on New Year's Day.
Take a good look at your screen. Are those aliens walking in front of Bayside Marketplace in downtown Miami? Online conspiracy theorists are saying that shadowy figure, not far from parked Miami police cars, appears to be an alien.
Honestly, I think it looks pretty real to me. Alien look pretty chill.
I'd be friends with an alien. I think it'd be pretty cool.
The viral video was allegedly taken during that massive police presence at Bayside on New Year's Day. Crowds of young people armed with sticks began fighting.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I say. Where are the aliens? I don't know. I don't believe it. I'll put this video in the chat. Also, you can take a look at it for yourself and determine whether or not that was the case. Oops says just illegals. Yeah, I'm with you. Oops. I don't worry about it. I'm not concerned about it. Tomcats World, bruh. Hey man, we love you no matter what. Saffron Bay, good morning. And I saw something in the chat, not sure, but it doesn't matter. Florida's Florida, and what happened at the mall, I don't know. I wasn't there. I can't comment on it. I can't give you a firsthand account. Make this go viral, LLC. Good morning. Welcome in. Grab a cup of coffee. The aliens are here, and I just call it another distraction. Michigan Outpost 231. Good morning. Good to see you. So this happened on New Year's Day. Why is this just now making the news? Or Prepper Book Club? Exactly. We are believing the TV now. Exactly. I'm with you. I don't get it. I don't know. And to be honest with you, I don't care. Now, one story that I talked about last week here in Ohio was the governor and vetoed a bill that would stop hospitals from gender transition surgery on minors. And I followed up on that and had a couple of my guys give me some information that he did not. He vetoed it to allow it. But here is the good news. And I will put this in the chat as well. Apparently, last night, the governor of the great state of Ohio, Governor Mike DeWine, he did sign an executive order last night banning hospitals from gender transition surgeries on minors. Ohio Governor Mike DeWine signed an executive order that bans hospitals and ambulatory surgical facilities from performing gender transition surgeries on minors. No Ohio Children's Hospital performs gender affirming surgery on patients under the age of 18 currently. This will ensure that surgeries of this type on minors can never happen in Ohio. So the governor did have an executive order so that this will not happen to minors. And this comes 1 week after DeWine vetoed House Bill 68, which would have banned transgender youth from accessing gender affirming care, including puberty blockers and hormone therapy. The bill would also prevent transgender athletes from playing women's sports, but DeWine said his focus was on the healthcare portion of the bill. So he got it half right, and we'll go from there, and we'll leave that alone. Mad Chad, welcome in, my brother. Welcome in. Good to see you as well. I hope up there in the Erie Coast you are not getting pounded with snow, and everything is fine so far, other than cold, because it is absolutely cold down here. 33 today. Supposed to be flurries. It's overcast, and I just want to stay in the house. And Coffee saying, make sure who's in top chat, change it, live chat if necessary. So there you go, folks. So yes, the governor did do something good. Now, in case you didn't know, or you may not even care, guess what? The Tesla recall continues. Tesla recalls 1.6 million electric vehicles in China. The cars reportedly have problems with their automatic assist steering and door latch controls. Tesla is recalling 1.6 million Model S, Model X, 3, and Y electric vehicles in China for problems with their automatic assisted steering and door latch controls. China's State Administration for Market Regulation announced the recall on Friday and said the Tesla motors in Beijing and Shanghai would use over-the-air updates again. So they're still doing updates, not only in the US, but also China and around the world, I assume. That's crazy. Michigan Outpost 231 said, snow pounding here always when something is planned. I know that's right. Y'all, if y'all getting snow, having snow, snow's on the way, please be careful if you're out there traveling. Take your time, leave early if possible, and get back home early if possible. I'm actually going to do some practicing out in the back today with Junior. He came over the other day and we were using some tools. And of course, Mr. John Wick himself has not practiced in a while. And I told him, Jonathan, you need to practice. And he was like, oh, come on, Dad. Tamika Davis, good morning. Good to see you. Rapture Ready. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. So Junior is coming over today, and we're going out in the back, and we're going to practice in the cold. Thank you for that, Mad Chat. Appreciate it. Top chat, all secure. Appreciate that, my brother. But yes, so I am practicing in the cold with Junior and let him know all that good stuff. And Crystal, you're absolutely right. Yes, children should not be making permanent decisions before their brain is mostly developed. I agree. Sonia Sigler, good morning. Welcome in. Johnny Preps, good morning, my brother. Good to see you. Get a cup of Joe, dude. Sit down, scoot over, put on a blanket, put a log on the fire, do whatever it is, because it is cold outside today. So yes, anybody doing anything exciting today? Let's talk about that before we move on to the next story. Tomcat's World. I'm so wallflowering here. Sorry, been working since 3 a.m. If I did not address you, I love you, but 2 monitors and dual screen here. Tomcat's World, you're fine, my brother. Snooze, take a nap. You're okay, my brother. You've been up since 3 a.m. I get it. You're all right. Tonette, good morning, good morning, good morning. Dan H says, Vision, where did you just see something about those cars and issues? This was China. And Dan, I thought I put it in the chat, but apparently I did not. But Tesla, they did a recall in the United States already. And so, yeah, now there's a recall in China. Little Lone Prepper said, somebody can have my Tesla. I would rather have a bicycle. I'm with you on that, Little Lone Prepper. I am with you on that. Put an eBay engine on it. Mad gas mileage about $130. There you go, folks. Happy Mac. Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you and everybody else that came in this morning. Good to see everybody in the building this morning. So, do the things, folks. Keep prepping, keep practicing, blow off the distractions. And I'm going to say this, I'm not going to talk much about it other than the fact that, wait a minute, Coffee has an amazing announcement. Got a large medical bag this week, so now I can organize all my medical stuff. It's the little things that excite me. I'm with you as well. Coffee first, because I got a package the other day of magazines, and I'm not talking about the kind you read. I was excited, and I am filling them up to the brim as we speak and get that done. But yes, it is the little things that make me happy as well. So yes, today Junior and I are going out in the back and do some practicing in the cold to prove to him that he is not John Wick, because men do not rise to the occasion, they fall to the level of their training. So you're right. That's right, Mad Chad. So we'll see there. I may do some video. I may do some footage. May not. Not sure. Have to figure it out, and we'll see what happens. But I'll talk about this next story real quick. Johnny Prep says, waiting for snow coming this afternoon. I'm with you. Plan B Prepper said, got my harvest right yesterday. Looking forward for a test run later today. That is awesome, Plan B Prepper. I would love to have a freeze dryer and doing this. So we shall see. We shall see. Dan H said he's going freedom seed shopping and making dog food. You guys are awesome. Awesome and awesome. So, and I'll say this real quick, and I didn't read anything about it, don't care about it, other than I know it happened. Supposedly, they dropped the list from Epstein. I don't care about a list. Give me the black book. Let me see the black book. And fellas, y'all remember, if you're as old as I am, back in the day, before we had stupid cell phones with contacts, we wrote numbers down in a black book and either kept it on us and kept it hidden. Gorgor, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. Good to see you. Tomcat, a friend of Tomcat is a friend of mine. Grab a hot beverage, scoot over, step over somebody, ask somebody politely to slide over and enjoy this morning. Yes, so, Tonette said, vision prepared and preparing for something possibly new. Husband is having a biopsy on Monday. Tonette, my prayers are with your husband that it comes back benign, whatever the biopsy is. And in the name of Jesus, it will be okay. Good morning, Mary Miles. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Mac, if I didn't speak to you, good morning. Crystal Smith, good morning. Welcome in. Walter, good morning. Happy Saturday. How are you this morning? Get another cup of coffee? If you need to, come on in, sit down. See, I can't even get to the news because I'm too busy running my mouth talking with you folks because you are what's important to me. Much tested, good morning. How are you? The prepping artist, good morning. By the way, for all the amazing content creators in the chat, if you type the word vision, it will drop a link to your channel. Folks, check these amazing content creators out. Go over, watch a video, leave a like, leave a comment. And if you like their content, subscribe to their channel because nobody grows on their own. We all grow together. And Professor Mad Shad will give you a simple exercise to show you how to do it. And it's free. Doesn't cost a dime. Not one plum dime to subscribe to somebody's channel, to like a video, and to leave a comment. It doesn't cost you nothing. And that's great in these days. Time is all we have and can never get back. But this is free. Fed Up American, good morning, my brother. Good to see you. How are you? How are you? How are you? Loretta says, Brother Trent, have you heard of JRL Investigates? He's on the border showing what's happening. Worth a look. He does other things too. Yeah, Loretta, I briefly saw the fact that if I'm not mistaken and correct me, the Catholic Church is escorting these people around, taking them around, and all of that good stuff and all of that. I am so sick of hearing about the border, but I'm paying attention to who's coming across and preparing for what could happen. Scott Hummer, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. That's right, Loretta. We must help each other. Yes, without a doubt. I agree 1000%. Yes. Thank you so much, the Widow's Diary, artist and poet. Thank you. And blessings to you and your family. Tell Rambo I said hello and good morning. Yes. So, we got to do what we got to do, folks. Boom 22, welcome in, welcome in. Good morning. And I am just like so far behind because, see, here we go. There's Professor Shad. Right, folks, type vision in the chat to drop your link. I love how he just exercises and goes through it. And then he types vision and it drops his link. And then he says, like so. That's my guy. Okay, anyway, let's move on to the next story. The shooting in Iowa. We're going to hit this quick. And again, it is a tragedy. And some crazy circus clown always says never waste a good tragedy. But from what I heard and what I saw, the Perry school shooting, no proposals for gun laws. They're not going to try to use this to take our Second Amendment, right? Sixth grade student has passed away, and 4 others, including 3 students and a school administrator, were injured. Okay, in the school shooting in Iowa. Only 1 victim has been identified by name. The rest of the minors, my prayers go out to all of the families and all of the children that made it out safely. But apparently, this shooter, who happened to belong to the LGBTQ XYZ API IPN XY, alphabet, whatever, had issues and they knew about it and they did nothing about it. Dylan Butler, 17, who was the shooter, they say they have no information about a possible motive other than the fact that it was wrong and evil. And correct, Virginia Bushcrafter, you're right. We all know guns aren't the problem. Guns don't kill, people do. And it's the person with the gun. Mental health, and that's just it. And it's mental health. And I'm even going to take it a step farther. It's demonic, period. They may write it off as mental health, but I believe it. If y'all did not see Just Josh's live stream he did late last night, briefly, go check it out. Stewart's prepping. Good morning, my brother. Good to see you. How are you, Jim? Yeah, very much so. That very well could be as well. MK Ultra. It's crazy. The shooters, Dylan Butler's mom, alongside two of his friends, of course, told the Associated Press that he was a quiet person who had been bullied for years. Well, I wonder why he was bullied. Because he was a transgender. I don't know if he was bullied, but he was confused, totally confused. I'm sorry. I don't have a problem with that community, but I will say this: they're confused. Yeah. Tonette said, Vision Preparedness, I believe that a lot of mental health issues are demonic. I'm with you, Tonette, and I will stand by that all day and all night. It is totally demonic. But other than that, there was a shooting in Iowa school. My prayers go out to the victim's family and everybody that had to deal with that nonsense. Sandra, living a full life. Good morning. Good to see you. I am so glad you're here. Welcome. Pull up a seat. Get your favorite morning beverage and enjoy the coffee talk. Devil Dog Prepper. Good morning, my brother. Good to see you. Absolutely, CUCV farmer. He was trans, same as the Tennessee and the one stopped in Colorado. Right. So what does that tell you? I there are dots that I probably should not cross or follow, or rabbit holes I should not dive in, but I'm going to do it later, but not this morning. So other than that, on to the next story. We all know the United States is still targeting TikTok, which is fine with me. TikTok is insane. U.S. lawmakers' determination to limit the digital space raises crucial questions about who gets to tell the story. Who owns the narrative? If the United States lawmakers are to be believed, it is currently at risk of being hijacked by China. Dismantled and de facto spyware by impressionable youth swiping short form videos in their bedrooms. Officials taunting TikTok, owned by China's ByteDance, is nothing new. The prospect of the ban has been looming for a while. This past March, last March, U.S. senators introduced the Restrictive Act. It's a bipartisan bid to give the president powers to boot it out of U.S. cyberspace on national security grounds. So in other words, they can ban TikTok because of national security. Now, whether you use TikTok or not, I don't. I still say that parents should be monitoring what their young children are doing on their phones. Robert Bates says it is definitely a mental health issue, and no longer do we control and lock down those folks. Instead, they are free to roam among us and not take the medications they are supposed to control them. You're right, Robert. I agree with you. I'm with you, James, and I'm not sorry either. I have a problem with the LBGQ community because it's destroying our culture and it's against the Bible. I agree with you 100%, my brother. Make that 1,000%. You are absolutely correct. And it is demonic. I don't care what they say, what you do, what we say. Flat out. End of story. Correct, Bug Out Adventures. Rabbit hole, but actions speak louder. It is. Yes. Absolutely. Without a doubt. I'm with you, Tomcat. I've never been on TikTok and I never will either. Chinese mind control. Absolutely. And if I go to all my kids regularly, and I will be doing it again. TikTok. If you have TikTok on your phone, you will remove it. And if you do not remove it, guess what? Your phone will be removed from you. Thank you for that, Plan B, Idaho. You have 71 watchers, but only 46 likes. Do me a favor, folks, if you can, if you have not, kind sir, kind ma'am, it's free. Please hit the like button. Let's turn YouTube algorithms on their head and say, you know what? There are a couple channels out here that will stand up for the American people, believe in the rights of the American people, and just good stuff anyway. So there you go. Thank you. Kind sir, kind ma'am, please and thank you. Pilgrim, my man, good morning. Good to see you. Welcome in. Sweet Thumb, welcome in. Welcome in. And everybody else that I may have missed coming in the front door. Good to see you. Welcome. JRC Homestead, good morning. Good morning. Robert Bates, if I did not speak to you, good morning. Good morning to you. Yeah, it's insane. And folks, I truly believe that 2024 is going to be crazy as a bed bug. It's going to be just total chaos and mayhemicness abound in 2024. Keep your heads on a swivel. Be prepared to protect yourself. Prep up, pray, and practice. That's what we have to do. Now, this next story, I was kind of intrigued, but didn't matter because can't do anything that's outside my borders and cannot control it. But anywho, the U.S. is watching Taiwan elections closely as China want to claim that island even more. Poll outcome will help set the tone for Washington-Beijing relations amid slight easing of tension. So we all know that Grandpa Ice Cream and Ping Pong met last week and strolled through the gardens of a grand California mansion, engaged in a candid, intimate conversation. They had an intimate conversation. Really? What did you say to Ping Pong, Grandpa Ice Cream? Ooh, this butter pecan is so good. Anyway, I guess Taiwan is going to have an election. William Laching Tay is the incumbent vice president and cabinet of the ruling Democratic Progressive Party, is expected to emerge as the winner of the election. Washington, the circus is well prepared to deal with any choice that the Taiwan electorate makes, but there's certainly going to be different opportunities and challenges depending on what the results of the election are. So, with that, in other words, is Grandpa Ice Cream's man going to win the Taiwan election? Who knows? Don't even really care. Take care of home. Let's come home. Let's secure our borders. Let's get all of our homeless veterans off the street. Let's take care of the kids that are starving and hungry. Don't get me started. Don't get me on my soapbox. Tracy K, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good to see you. Welcome in, and welcome in. Yes, we all know that it is what it is, and we can only take care of ourselves and our family. And let's worry about what's happening at home. Scott Hummer says, you are so right. One political party would rather destroy the nation than lose an election, and it is demonic. You're right, Scott. Yes. And folks, I'm telling you, Canna John, good morning, my brother from up north. Welcome in. Get a cup of coffee, get a cup of tea, whatever your poison is for the morning. Drink some, relax. You're amongst family. It's going to be a crazy 2024, folks. And as always, do what you can for you and your family, and always protect, provide, and pray for those in this great United States of America, because I truly believe all hell is going to break loose this year. Modi Soldier, good morning, my brother. Good to see you. Welcome in. So keep your eyes on the Taiwan presidential election to see if Grandpa Ice Cream's guy gets in. He may not. And then we'll see what Ping Pong is going to do. Is he going to continue sending threats? Or is he going to invade, as they say? Ah! Dan H., I am not putting that comment on the screen about Grandpa Ice Cream and Ping Pong, but that would not surprise me. So Jim says, Trent, civilian in South Korea are seriously arming up and training. Yeah, they are. And I believe they are getting ready for a possible and probably an invasion from Ping Pong and his crew. So, they need to do what they need to do, just like we need to do what we need to do, because guess what? Our country's being invaded also. And I'm sick of it. And it's being done on purpose. Point blank, period. Meanwhile, this one just will make your knickers bunch up. If you happen to be of the British descent, guess what, folks? Wonderful, good old U.S. Appeals Court allows California to ban guns in most public places. The federal appeals court put a hold on a judge's ruling that declared the law set to take place this year, 2024, unconstitutional. This, you know what? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. A federal appeals court in the United States has cleared the way for a law passed by the state of California that bans carrying guns in most public places. The Ninth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals on Saturday suspended a December 20th injunction issued by a judge who concluded the Democratic-led state's law violated the right of citizens to keep and bear arms under the U.S. Constitution's Second Amendment. The law is set to take effect at the start of 2024. Today is the 6th. It took effect 5 days ago. This measure, which was set to take place on January 1 after being signed into law in September by good old smarthead Gavin Newsom, was enacted after a landmark ruling in June of 2022 by the conservative majority U.S. Supreme Court that expanded gun rights nationwide. You know what? This is going to do nothing but lead to May hammockness abound in the state of California. I wish the state of Ohio would tell me that I do not have the right to bear arms in public places, because guess what? I will do it anyway. And I do. I do, I will, and I will not stop. Ha! There you go. I'm with you, Widow's Diary. Yes, put on your spurs, put on your chaps, get your lever action, get your whatever it is, and hold on, and let's ride this out together, folks, because we will, without a doubt. We're going to. We have no choice. We have to. Ooh, JRC Homestead said, cooking up a big pot of ham bone and navy beans today. Dinner for tonight, and I'll be canning up the extra. Put back everything you can. Absolutely, and well said, JRC. Good to see you, by the way. Good morning. Welcome in. But yeah, folks, California's crazy, and they're just totally off the chain. And I don't know what else to say about them, but I will say this to you, and y'all way in the back. Prep up, pray up, and practice, because 2024 is going to be a doozy. Yes. And do what you can. Prep what you can, practice with what you have, and do the things, folks. Okay? No need to run up the credit cards and go ballistic and fear buying. Stick to the fundamentals. Stick to the fundamentals, and we will all survive this. Yes. I need to go. Do I? Do I need to go to the grocery store? No, I don't. I know the COO, she did yesterday. She went and got some lemons, some fresh ginger, and she asked for a bottle of honey out of the prep pile. And I said, go at it, because she is going to make honey and garlic tincture to do the things. And she's making elderberry syrup, all of that. Frank Short, for tomorrow, for a healing, I got the crud. Frank, I am praying for you. I, too, briefly had the crud last week and had to do the things to get rid of the crud. And thanks to the COO and 2 backpacks stashed in the back of the closet, I came through it without a doubt. Bug Out Adventures says they are sick in California, but minor attracted disorders are protected. Yes. Insanity. Yes, Widow's Diary, more their BS and all of that good stuff. It just doesn't, it doesn't make sense. James Trump says, my problem with the people of California is that they move away from the problem they created and move to better areas and destroy that area as well. That's what is happening here in East Tennessee. Well, stand strong, James. Stand up. Stand up for the truth and speak loud. I've got some good friends in California. Not everybody in California is bad. But, there it is. May hammock. Tacos. Ooh, tacos sound good. Yes. But, that's what we got to do, folks. We have to be the voice of righteousness, the voice of reason, and the voice for these United States, which we love and will protect. That's what we have to do. We have to protect our First Amendment, Second Amendment, and all of the other amendments under these United States of America, the Republic. This is not a democratic country. This is a true republic. For those that may not have been awake during history class when I was coming up, because we learned all that good stuff. Nowadays, they're worried about tick-tocking and hip-hopping and hooping and hollering and all that craziness. Naj, good morning. You're okay. You're not late. You're here. Good morning. Grab a cup of coffee, cup of tea, whatever it is that you do and drink in the morning down there in the Sunshine State. I don't know. You may go out into the backyard and pull off an orange and squeeze it with your bare hands into a cup and drink it. That would be awesome, but welcome. And you're here. Good to see you. We got to keep doing the things, folks. Don't let the distractions, the Epstein list. It's not, it's the list they want you to see. It is not the black book that Giselle has stashed because she's in prison. And if that book disappears, she's dead. And who knows, whatever. And don't really care because it's all demonic. It's all wrong. And those people that are in that book know who's in the book. They know what they did, and they're wrong. And one day, they too will have to deal with what they have done. It is what it is. And Grateful Preps NJ, good morning. Good morning. Grateful Prep said New Jersey is no picnic either for conceal and carry license. I'm with you. Here in Ohio, we got conceal and carry. We got constitutional carry. We've got conceal and carry without a license. We're turning into the wild, wild west, but that's okay because there are those that will rise to the occasion and fall to their level of training and do the things that need to be done to protect their friends, their family, and their community. There we go. Mad Shad says he has a turkey to thaw out and can it. There you go. Can it. Now, I'm hoping you're cutting up the turkey because I don't know if you have a big enough can to put the whole turkey in to can the turkey. So, yes. I'm with you, Devil Dog. He said, when are they going to outlaw stupid people in public? I'll vote for that. I'll vote for that right now as we speak. Yes, they are, Kenna John. That's the problem. They are sworn to uphold the Constitution. Yes, they are, but they don't because they all are being paid off by the lobbyists, big pharma, big business, and whoever knows, Ping Pong and crew, the other two bozos throwing rocks at each other, Isaac and Ishmael over there blowing up everybody. It's crazy. It just doesn't make sense. Well, it does make sense, but that's what we do. Absolutely. Prep, pray, and practice. Absolutely. That's what we all have to do. And it is, what time is it? It is 10:54. Man, oh man. Folks, by the way, January, February, March, April, May, 4 months from now, Bug Out Weekend 2024. Let's talk about something fun. Bug Out Weekend 2024, May 16th through the 19th in Dayton, Ohio. Details coming. We're putting together it. We're going to have some amazing classes, folks. Amazing people from all over the country, like-minded, are coming together to fellowship, to learn, to teach, to practice, and just have some fun and do the things that we all need to do. Bug Out Weekend, you don't want to miss it. For all of those that were there last year, this year, we're expecting it to be bigger. I don't know how bigger. If 2 more people show up this year than did last year, we had a great time. And if less show up, we still had a great time. But working on classes now, and I'm going to be reaching out to some, not all, but some of my guys to see what they would like to teach. But we're going to have a great time. Bug Out Weekend, more information coming. And by the way, it is absolutely will cost you not one thin dime to attend, other than your time, your gas money, and the food you bring, the preps you bring, and the stuff you bring to survive 4 days with people like me, people like Mad Shad, Ghost Lincoln, Dan H., African Dreamin', A Resilient Dad, Fed Up American, Virginia Bushcrafter, The Prepared Irishman, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, and a whole bunch of other folks. So make sure, folks, if you can, make it to Bug Out Weekend 2024. That's May 16th through the 19th in Dayton, Ohio. And we will be letting you know when and where and how to get together with these amazing people. Moonsprout, good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Modi Soldier, oh yeah, it is a staple around this house. And it's funny because you can see people scatter because the COO walks around with a jar and spoons in her hand, and she'll just walk up to you, won't say a word. She dips in the spoon and makes you open your mouth, and she shoves it in, she takes it out, and she disappears. And that's just how she is. She does what she does. So, absolutely. It's amazing. Firesider, she is sunshine. Yep. Yes, indeed. That's what we got to do around here. And that's how we do things around here, because we don't need big pharma in our pockets. And do whatever you folks can. If you're on prescribed medication, do what you can to get off of it. Go out and walk. Go out and ruck. Ask Tomcat. Tomcat's World, he rucks every morning. If I'm not mistaken, he does it every morning. And there it is. And by the way, if you have not, great great content creators, if you have not, type the word vision. It will drop a link to your chat. These people will come over, they will look, they will watch, they will like, they will comment, and they may subscribe. And if you don't know how to do it, please see Professor Mad Shad, because he gives amazing examples of how to do it. And it's free. But yeah, folks, you just keep doing the things. There are so many distractions in the news, on the news, in the air, that it's crazy. I'm with you, coffee. Yes, garlic goes in everything we cook, everything we eat. It is not a seasoning. It is an ingredient. I'm with you. I don't like my coffee sweet, though. No sugar or honey. I do put honey on fries. Coffee, I drink my coffee like Juan Valdez intended to drink it. Black. No cream, no sugar, no additives. Pure 100% coffee beans in hot water. That's how coffee was intended to be drank. So I do it. There we go. Prepper Book Club. How are you, my brother? He is howdy again, up and about now. Welcome. Glad to see you. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. But yeah, folks, just keep doing the things. Don't let the distractions get you off kilter of the things that are important to you and your family. Again, a couple of things that I would do: check your preps, go through your inventory. Don't forget to cycle out preps that the expiration dates may be coming up. Who knows? Check your preps. Get the things you need. Spend your dead presidents, your fiat currency, your paper mache money on things that you need for you and your family. That's what counts, because I truly believe that we're going to experience things in 2024 that we have never seen in our lives. Some good, some bad. But keep in mind, we know how the story ends. And I'll leave it at that. You folks are absolutely amazing. It is 11 o'clock. You are absolutely right, Tracy K. We are a constitutional republic, not a democracy, without a doubt. And I am way behind in the chat. And I'm going to scroll to the very bottom and see who came in, who did not, all of that good stuff. There you go, Saffron Bay. That's a good theme. My theme this year, rotate and renew. My theme for this year is one word simple: more. More preps, more practice, more praying, more. Thank you, Plan B Idaho, for stopping in. Have a great day. Stay safe out there and keep prepping. Yes, indeed, Rapture Ready. Seek Yahshua first, and he will provide. He will provide. But with that, folks, you know I love all y'all. I appreciate all y'all. F. Peer, good to see you. She said, F. Pierce, she said, oh, sheesh, we have about 1/4 inch. I told you, I'm so tired. Tired of snow too, F. Pierce. But stay safe, stay vigilant, y'all. And as a guy once said that I heard say, stay frosty. Anna, good to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Teresa, there she is. Thank you. On your way out, Teresa, throw a log on the fire, please. Cole's over here getting a little chilly. And he's snoring, so I don't think he knows he's chilly. But you guys are amazing. I appreciate y'all spending this morning's coffee talk with me. Keep doing the things, y'all. Keep doing the things. And remember this. Keep on prepping. Because your family depends on you. And it depends on your life. Vision Preparedness. God bless everybody. Have an amazing Saturday. Stay warm, stay vigilant, stay frosty, and we will see you in the next video. God bless everybody.
The time is now.